I know this is probably a skit, but art imitating life, imitating art.
All right, black women of the Gen X generation.
And this is what we have to choose from, fellas. How you doing out there tonight? Just another Saturday of 304 activities. Now, see, I was listening to the DL Hughley show earlier, and it just amazes me how everything that comes out of that dude's mouth is racism this, racism that. And he don't say anything about how these women are cutting up and destroying the community, the black community as we know it. He ain't got nothing to say about that. But he's still doing his racism grifting. He still got Trump derangement syndrome. And he encourages it from other people. Then me personally, I'm just tired of hearing that shit. Everything that come out of your mouth is race this, race that. You and Dr. Umar Johnson. But y'all just turn a blind eye to what these broads have been doing for the last 10 years. It's like y'all asleep at the wheel, or y'all just chose not to even fucking pay attention. Like y'all didn't even give a fuck. Like just let these bras run amok. Why not? But as soon as something happened to a black person, but by a non-black person, oh my God, call Jesse Jackson, call Al Sharpton. You know, them niggas ain't showing up unless somebody cut them a check. See the wool has been pulled over our eyes for many, many decades, generation after generation after generation. But the veil is being lifted. The veil is finally being lifted, and everybody's finally seeing the world for what it is. And this is the mentality of your modern woman. They think this shit is cute. Before I get into my thought form, huh? It's gonna be some lonely heifers in the next 10 years. These are your ABWs. The spear, the tip of the spear of thoughtism, fueled by modern day feminism. Look, she couldn't do a regular video without a hair hat and her boobs poking out, because you know nobody would be trying to listen to shit she had to say without all that shit. Why are you brushing shit? Why are you brushing that mop? Never understood that. It's like me carrying a mop down the stairs and I'm running a hair pick through it. You know what? We just gonna pretend this never happened right here. Yeah. We're gonna just roll past that. These these bras right here belong under the jail. Under the jail. These bitches ain't got no sense nowadays. They out here robbing motherfuckers. Dude wasn't even from this country. He don't know what's going on. He all happy and cheesing and everything. And these bras do this heinous ass shit. They belong under the fucking jail. Sleeping with the worms. And depending on what state this was in, I think this was in Vegas. I lived in Vegas for a few years. I don't remember if they got the death penalty in Nevada. But if they do, these two motherfuckers deserve the death penalty for real. And that is for sure. She got on her 304 thotty clothes. I mean, the shit was obviously premeditated. They went out looking for victims. These are your modern day 304s. Smelly hoes. Just look at Houston. Syphilis outbreak. There's a syphilis outbreak in the United States, period. I did a video on that a little while ago, maybe about a week ago. That all that comes from the shitty music motherfuckers listening to. Sexy Red and Cardi B and Lotto and all these ratchet ass hoes and shit. It's like hip hop has just been given to strippers just because. And it's only one type. I forgot who said it. Man, it's at the tip of my tongue. It's only one type of female rapper that's being promoted. And that's true. They all look the same, sound the same, they talk about the same shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit like all the time, every song, every album, that's it. That's all you got to talk about. All they rap about is they box. That taco between their legs. That's all they know how to talk about. If you tell them they can't talk about that shit, the whole album would be silent. The whole album would be nothing but instrumentals. Nothing but instrumentals. I'm gonna say that's a dude. Period. But then again, nowadays you can't even tell between the modern day B-Dub and Optimus Prime. I mean, the Transformers done got their mannerisms down packed. They look, the way they talk, the way they act. I didn't know that was the thought headboard. I guess I'm late. Keep you from breaking your neck. She probably won. The Bonnet Brigade. I swear, these motherfuckers need to be stopped. I still don't understand why black women hate themselves so much. You want to go to the Asian man to buy hair from other cultures because you hate your own. But I hate black women because I simply mention the shit. So I guess what y'all purchased is my fault also. Very interesting. Boy, she need to get rained on. Get rained on one good time. Motherfuckers to know what you really look like. It's like they just go out of their way to look like clowns. One monkey don't stop no show, and one dick won't stop no hoe. Stop it. The delusion of these women is unmatched. No more of that bonnet shit. You get that shit the fuck out of here. At least she embracing her natural hair. Now she need to embrace LA Fitness. This was just a few video clips illustrating my thoughts of modern women and society, where society is going as a whole. It's like it's going fast forward straight over the cliff. Straight over the cliff. And nobody seems to give a fuck. But the men, we care. The men in these spaces, for the most part, we care. That's why we talking shit about what's going on. But these heifers, they are lost in the hot sauce with open cuts. They're gonna feel the burn sooner or later. A lot of them starting to come around. Even some of the good women, the so-called good women, who for the longest time been quiet as fuck. I'm like, that's like tacit consent. Y'all ain't all this time. Y'all ain't been saying nothing. I mean, y'all was condoning the shit. Chameleons, camouflages. Gotta watch these camouflages. They get on social media, YouTube or whatever, say all the shit they think men want to hear, knowing damn well they don't mean none of that shit. Because if they was really walking what they talking, they would be married by now. That's how you know they not walking what they talking. For all my sports heads out there, brothers of all races, my sports heads out there, my real sports heads out there, I'm sure y'all are appreciating, as much as I'm appreciating, the downfall of ESPN. ESPN has imploded on itself. And I, for one, I am glad as fuck. They want to go fully woke. They want to let bras like Malika Andrews run around and get smart and talk shit to men while these men can't even think about responding or saying anything that's out of the script of what's going on. But they let women like Malika Andrews run amok on that network. You got former NBA ball players, former NBA basketball players who I'm willing to say it's a safe bet that they know a whole lot about professional basketball. I think we can be fairly certain that they know a whole lot about professional basketball. But yet, they're forced to just sit there and allow somebody like Malika Andrews to overtalk them, question their basketball acumen, as if they some scrub off the street. And nobody says anything to her. It's like management has given her just immunity to just giving her the ability to say whatever the fuck she want to black men. As if she's the expert. When did that happen? Who the fuck made her the expert? And this is the type of nonsense that's been going on with ESPN for the last couple years. But now it's bleeding out into the mainstream so profusely. It's disgusting. It makes me not even want to watch ESPN at all. There's absolutely no reason for me to watch ESPN. I don't give a fuck if it's a good game, a good football game coming on ESPN. I'm not going to watch that shit. I'm not watching that shit at all. I'll watch the highlights on YouTube, and that'll be it. It's time we take a stand. Just like we took a stand with Bud Light. Now, I never drunk Bud Light anyway, but for those of you that did, I applaud you for taking a stand. And being like, you know what? Fuck Bud Light. Fuck Anheuser-Busch. I ain't drinking none of that shit no more. And to that, as I hold my Modelo in the air, I toast to you. To all the men out there that took a stand. All the conservative men out there that took a stand and was like, fuck you, Bud Light. Tip this Modelo to you. Modelo tastes better anyway. So they trying to railroad my guy Trump. I tell y'all right now, my number one choice is Trump. My second choice is Vivek Ramaswamy. Straight up. As a matter of fact, that should be the ticket right there. Vice President Vivek Ramaswamy and President Trump. The Swami been smashing people on every interview, every debate he shows up for. He just lays out his opponents. And it'd be like some straightforward, yo, this is how it should be done. This is how it should have always been done. And that's how I'm coming with it. You don't believe me? Check out some of his debates. Check out some of his interviews. We can get this country going back in the right direction with people like that. But that's neither here nor there. That's just a random thought. I know y'all remember this video. Dude caught hella flack coming up in there trying to keep her from twerking, making an ass out of herself. It's crazy how we gotta be the ones, men gotta be the ones to keep these women from making themselves look like total douchebags. And now they just celebrating it. Like, if you not acting like that, twerking in public, just being a total degenerate, you consider lame now. I don't know if that was her brother, her man. My hat goes off to him for interrupting that nonsense. Salute. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. About to sing the Modelo song. Get my relaxation on. Y'all be easy out there. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit up the Cash App. $ Cobra Clutch 357. I'm out.